Okay, somebody asked me, Peter, how do you feel about country music? This person seemed to dislike country music, and I think he was looking for like the easy, like, yeah, we all hate country music, right? I'm not like a huge fan of country music. It's just not something that's ever come to me, and I've been like, I can just immerse myself into this familiar world. Because here's the thing is, when I listen to music, I'm a very visual person. Like, I imagine things in my mind. So like when I was younger, and every boy goes through like a Led Zeppelin phase, right? So I'd listen to Led Zeppelin and I would imagine like I was like a Viking fighting a robot that turned out to be a dragon. Like, actually it was just a dragon in armor. And that's what happened when I listened to Led Zeppelin. And then, like, you know, if I was listening to rap music, I would imagine myself on the streets, contemplating crimes and whatnot, and not really thinking about the fact that I might be appropriating somebody else's culture for my own fantasy. Although, to be fair, I guess maybe because there's no Vikings left, they can't complain about that I'm appropriating their culture, and then they'd be like, also, we never fought dragons in armor. But with country music, like when I listen to country music, the visualizations that I get are basically well-meaning enough people that spend a lot of time in their backyards, either really drunk or really sad or both. And so that's a tough visual for me, because like that can be my life any day of the week. I mean, honestly, there's been many times where I don't even have like a backyard. I've got like a small little patio area that's like filled with cigarette butts, and I'll be sitting there thinking about, my Hollywood elite problems because my Toyota Prius wasn't starting correctly. And I'll look at me holding a beer, a Stella Artois, mind you, because once again, I'm a Hollywood elite. But I look around these cigarette butts and I look around, I'm drinking this beer, and I'm thinking, well, this is a country music song right here. And it doesn't fill me with joy. It fills me with a real sadness, an existential sadness that, we're only on this world once. And more often than that, we don't even come close to getting it right. Much less like the fact that, you're complaining that like your pickup truck broke down. Like, let's open up our worldview a little bit. Like, there are people in America Samoa. They would love to have that pickup truck, and they would love if we would stop sending them all of the food products that didn't work out so great. My brother spent time in America Samoa. Like, it is filled with things like butterscotch Doritos and Pepsi Green and like products that just did not make it in America. So like, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that like more country music isn't coming out of third world countries, because the funny thing is, like, a lot of the third world countries, like, their music's like real peppy. Like, they got it figured out. Like, you know what, we do have one life, let's enjoy ourselves. It feels like a lot of white people problems of being like, God, I'm sad about having the bare minimum sustenance of life. Which is why, like, I'm not a fan of country music. But you know what? There's a bunch of pretty good singers in it, and like, my wife's a big fan of Blake Shelton, and he seems like a nice enough guy. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of country music unless it's Johnny Cash, because everybody loves Johnny Cash. And when I listen to Johnny Cash, now I think of the movie Logan, and I want to be Wolverine. So anyway, if you like Johnny Cash as much as I do, why don't you click our subscribe button right here. Please reach out to us on comments here on YouTube, or you can email me questions at offtopicwithpeter@gmail.com, or reach out to us on our Facebook page.